Now, in regards to your acting career, I mean, if people have never seen you acted before, and they just seen you on Love and Hip Hop.
Well, no, I'm just kidding. I was going to say something, but probably
well, what do you say to somebody that hasn't seen you act before and just seen you from what they know, which is reality TV?
I will say this, right? It's not how you... that's going to sound bad.
And also, let me ask you this, and I don't know if this helps with you, what you're about to say or whatever. Do you feel typecasted as coming into the acting world from reality TV and being on reality TV?
Well, let me tell you this. First of all, when I walked in the room, I knew a few of the people that were doing the casting and the decision making. When I walked in the room, they looked at me kind of like, girl, no, you didn't come in here thinking you could act. But after I actually did the role, not one face looked the same, you know? And so when I grew up, I want to say this, Love and Hip Hop was an amazing opportunity for me, especially being in the place I was then in my personal life. You know, it really helped me to be able to say, okay, I can let go of my 9-to-5 now and I can focus on my acting. Now I have the financial means to, you know, sit here and focus and invest in my acting. That was the plan all along, you know, from videos to reality, now to movies. You know, I'm all about progression, and to be able to have done that after being introduced to the world just from one season was a great opportunity, and I'm humbled and very grateful. But in that time where the reality stuff was out, I was paying for private acting lessons. When I came to Atlanta, I was working at a hotel, and I was, you know, paying for these private acting lessons. And this is just a dream come true. So there's much more to come. I know there is, and one day, hopefully, I'll be producing and maybe even directing my own films, you know, but I definitely want to keep progressing. I love the art of storytelling, whether it's in front or behind the camera, and I love seeing a project come together. So this is not the end for me.
Is acting a serious phase in your life?
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Going on into the future?
Definitely. I'm definitely taking this serious. So.
Looking back, was reality TV the right move for you? Was the show Love and Hip Hop the right move for you? If you could do it all over again, would you have done it still, regardless of how it came out, or?
Now, let me say this. Knowing what I know now, if I could do it all over again, I probably wouldn't have said as much, right? Because you can't edit something that you didn't say. So that's one thing I learned. But, you know, like anything else, right? It's a job. I treat it as such. It's a job. When I did videos, it was a job. I went on set, did my job, didn't fraternize with any rappers or directors, and I went home with Love and Hip Hop. Came on set, whatever the job was for that day, did my job, and went home. And sometimes that stuff, you know, follows you home. But again, overall, I knew it was a job. And acting, same thing, it's a job. So for me, it's all about work ethic. You know, if you have amazing work ethic, I don't care if you're a janitor or an actress or a rapper or whatever, you know, you're going to carry that with you no matter where you go. So for me, I never took any of it personal. I would probably, knowing what I know now, would do it again, because I know one of the people that was on the panel judging me for the part that I have in the Tupac film saw me actually having like this really heartfelt moment with on TV with a cast member, and in that moment they were like, whoa, this girl has some potential to like do something else, you know. So, you know, you never know who's watching.
Would you ever do reality television again?
No.
Firm on that?
Firm, yeah. That's a no for me.
Okay, just curious.
No, I wouldn't do it. I think every move has to be calculated enough for you to say, okay, that was then and this is now. You know, and that's just what it is.
Would you say anything to anybody that's about to be or going into reality TV and taking on a role? Is there any advice or anything you would say just to somebody just listening to this and hearing your
Do
story.
not think you made it. You didn't make it yet. You didn't make it yet. You did not. This is the beginning. Stay humble. Be grateful. Be thankful. And don't take that trash with you when you go home. You know, like, be able to leave it there on set as a job, right? Because this is a business. And go home and enjoy your family. Enjoy the people that love you. And have a real circle of friends. Don't just say, oh, this person's popping, I need to be friends with them. Or this person's popping on the gram, I need to take pictures with them. Have a really solid core of people who are not in the same league as you as far as what you do for work, you know? And always try to plan and see what's next. You know, whatever your next move is, plan for that next move. And that's all I can say.